You believe building a plywood catamaran from scratch means spending 10 years in a boatyard, burning through your life savings, and ending up with a leaky coffin. That lie has crushed more dreams than any hurricane ever could. The truth is, you can build a stunning, ocean-capable catamaran in a regular garage for a price that will make your jaw drop. And in the next few minutes, I will prove it to you step by terrifying step. You are not going to need a shipwright's pedigree or a trust fund. What you need is a ruthless plan to eliminate waste, and I am about to hand you that plan on a silver platter. But first, let's address the glaring question that keeps you awake at night. Why do so many homemade catamarans end up as abandoned backyard skeletons? The answer is not lack of skill. It is a single, devastating mistake that happens before the first sheet of plywood is even bought. I will reveal that mistake in just a moment, and showing you how to dodge it could save you $5,000 and 2 years of grief. By the way, while you are absorbing this, I left something critical in the first comment below. It is the exact nesting layout I used to squeeze every inch of value from a sheet of marine ply. You will want that secret before you ever touch a saw. Keep it in the back of your mind, because it is the only thing that will make the middle of this project bearable. Right now, you need to understand that boat plans are not all created equal. Most commercially available plans are beautiful, artistic nightmares. They force you into a process called lofting, which is essentially rebuilding the entire hull geometry on the floor using a spaghetti tangle of measurements. It is tedious, ancient, and brutally unforgiving. The catastrophic mistake I hinted at is diving into a build that demands full lofting without knowing the shortcut. I promised I would reveal the way around it. And here is where the anxiety spikes before the relief floods in. The most soul-crushing, gut-wrenching phase of building a plywood catamaran is not the fiberglass work, and it is not the endless sanding. It is precisely that lofting stage. One wrong curve, one misread number, and you have just turned a pristine, expensive sheet of Okame plywood into landfill. Your hands are shaking, your brain is fried, and you start to believe the doubters were right. This is where 90% of home builders quietly quit and sell their materials for pennies on the dollar. It is a massacre of morale. I nearly walked away myself until I found the cheat code. Right now, in the first comment under this video, sits a link to full CNC ready-cut files. I am talking about the digital shortcuts that replace lofting entirely. You do not draw a single curve. You print the templates, you stick them to the plywood, and you cut along the line. No guessing, no despair, no ruined sheets. It is the ultimate bypass to the one thing that destroys most builders before they even get a hull shape. Open that comment in a new tab and let it sit there as your safety net. You will need it far sooner than you think. Once the lofting monster is dead, the rest of the process becomes a thrilling, addictive puzzle. Building the bulkheads feels like assembling a giant skeleton that suddenly looks like a real boat. Stitching the hull panels together with copper wire, watching those flat sheets bend into graceful, hydrodynamic curves. It is an adrenaline rush you cannot buy in a showroom. Then comes a step that terrifies beginners more than anything, the fiberglassing. But I'm going to give you a psychological trick that makes it effortless. Instead of fearing a sticky, toxic disaster, you will treat each layup like a timed challenge. The secret is temperature control and a special filleting blend that flows like honey. In the first comment, alongside the cut files, I have included my complete materials shopping list with the exact product codes that make your epoxy work predictable and panic-free. That alone saves you from the heartbreak of a runaway exothermic reaction melting your foam core. When the two hulls are finally flipped and joined with the bridge deck, the sheer scale of your creation hits you. It is a floating island that you willed into existence. The final weeks of fairing and painting feel endless, but every stroke of the longboard sander brings you closer to that gleaming, mirror finish that will turn heads in any anchorage. And all of this, from the first penciled line to the champagne bottle cracking on the bow, can happen in a fraction of the time the gatekeepers claim. You have just witnessed the entire psychological roadmap. The terror, the breakthrough, the obsession. Now the only thing standing between you and your own plywood catamaran is the decision to act. In the first comment below this video, that link is waiting. It contains the cut files that vaporize lofting, the materials list that makes fiberglassing idiot-proof, and the exact boat building plans I followed. You are literally one click away from downloading the same plans that turned a terrified beginner into a catamaran captain. Do not let this moment evaporate. Click that link in the first comment right now and step into a build that will change your life forever.